Well, hello, vinyl Oh, I had to button this up a little bit more. Hello, vinyl community. It's Jacob coming to you again from the Dallas Open Micer YouTube channel. What I've got here is another record haul video. I've been going through my clearance finds from the past year or so, and been getting them organized and got them grouped by genre here. I'm working on seeing what records I might squeeze into my shelves at home, what I might take to work, and of course, some things to pass along to pals. What do I have here? I've got Exotica mid-century kind of bachelor pad music that thought might be fun. It is cool stuff. You can still find it in the clearance bins, but it has been discovered by hip people, so it's not as easy to find as it used to be, unless you're willing to do the digging. Well, look what I found this past year or so. I got this Taboo record, Arthur Lyman. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of fun. It does have, a missing sticker, but fortunately, I've got the missing sticker in here because this is a stereo. This is Arthur Lyman's debut record, and he knocked this one out of the park, even though he has this Hilo March on the end that's it kind of breaks from the rest of the album. But look at that. Found another one. Should I make this my thumbnail? I don't know. That might be too silly. Here's one thing I wouldn't do for my thumbnail. Because I don't respect that at all. But for some reason, if I was to do this, I would get probably 1.5 million clicks, just because people love that kind of face. But I reject that. Here's Arthur Lyman's old boss and, part-time enemy, Martin Denny. Bad Blood in Exotica Land. Jungle Drums. This was fun, but I do wish that was a stereo. Be surrounded by the jungle. Oh, this one was a hoot. Living stereo. I love the sound of living stereo. Billy Muir's Sonic Supersonics in Flight. I've got, I think, one that's called Sonic Guitars in Flight. Close enough, but that one is not in living stereo, and same guy, different technology, and my goodness, this one does. Did I already say knocks your socks off? It's got an unusual track listing, which these did a lot of the time. We start off with a Leo Reisman number. What is this thing called love? We've got, a lot of good fun on here. Side 2, Supersonics in Flight. Man, that's gets a little rockin'. That would be something that would be fun to see Junior Brown play. There's a song called Haggis Baggis. Look at that. But it's got the Third Man theme on here. One of my favorite theme songs. The Texas Theater is going to be showing the Third Man coming up, I think on January 27th. I'm feeling up to going. I did see a screening of that once, but that was a long time ago. I think I saw it twice in the theater. The Third Man theme is a hoot. It's got a wild organ on there, and then we end with Choo Choo Chaboogie, which last heard from Asleep at the Wheel. Here's Buddy Morrow, the Night Train guy, and this one, it has a very urban look. Impact, like you've gotten smashed up in a car. We got some great TV themes. So we've got things like Mike Hammer, Perry Mason, The Naked City, Peter Gunn. But then we got things like Rawhide. So it's a wild ride. This record, I think, is a little scratchy. I'm hoping that if I clean it up some more, it'll come in. Oh, here's one of my favorites right here. Look at that cover. That is mid-century cool. We've got Henry Mancini, and this living stereo over here sounds incredible. Now, Henry Mancini had a very famous band member for a while. His name was Johnny Williams, the Star Wars guy, and Johnny Williams played piano for Mancini, but on this one he also plays harpsichord, and there are some moments where he goes a little heavy on the harpsichord, but overall I don't think that's enough to scare you away from this one. And then the great sax player Art Pepper shows up on here. Yeah, that Art Pepper. And no, there is not a photo of him. Maybe that's Art Pepper. They had to black him out for contract purposes. But Art Pepper shows up and plays the clarinet. And then Shelly Mann's on here on drums. Henry Mancini, very cool guy. This is one of my all-time favorite records. I pick this up every time I see it, and I probably played this as much as anything. But this is the first time I picked up a stereo copy, and it doesn't make the mono 6i sound bad. It just makes it sound different. So this was a real fun new experience for me to hear a record that I've known and loved for probably about 10 years now. Les Paul, Mary Ford. This is great background music, wonderful sonics. Just the sound of Les Paul's guitar is just incredible. Here we got Alvino Ray with Ralph Carmichael. Ralph would record a lot with the Word Records label, the religious label out of Waco, but sometimes he'd go into Hollywood, record for Capitol. He recorded with Nat King Cole. But he would take the devil's money from time to time. Look at that beautiful steel guitar. This one does get a little bit too heavy on the strings at times, but anytime there's a steel guitar out there, I'm willing to give it a listen. Got this is one that I can't stop picking up. This reminds me, I have no idea where my copy of Breakfast at Tiffany's is. But we got it's a stereo, but it's Dynagroove. This is a fun, great Walter Matthau movie. Some more Henry Mancini in Dynagroove. Hawaii Calls, Greatest Hits, Webley Edwards, stereo. Haven't played this yet, but could be fun. 10 trumpets, 2 guitars. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I enjoyed the soundtrack quite a bit. This was a lot of fun. It's just got that classic 60s spy movie kind of sound. Some classic 60s TV theme sound. I don't know exactly when this came out. Maybe this was late 50s. I've never seen Richard Diamond. I believe I've heard the radio show. I think there was a radio show. I have a dim memory. Maybe it's a false memory. Peter Gunn theme stuff. Some jazz interpretations. Have not played that one yet. I don't think I'd ever found a clean copy of this one. It's not living stereo, but it was cheap. Some more Dynagroove, I believe. There you go, poor guy. Got Jackie Gleason, interesting design on the cover. This sounded like show tune stuff, which is what it was. I did not care for this record. Jackie Gleason makes the ladies cry. Beautiful music. What kind of music moves you to tears? Some more Jackie Gleason. As Richard Riley has told us, when you see Jackie Gleason in the wild and they're clean copies, you got to snap them up because they're not as plentiful as they used to be. Now this one, look at the title here, Music to Change Her Mind. I think Another title that would have worked for something like this was music to make her forget stuff that she can bring up against you in an argument. That would have been a good follow-up record for Jackie Gleason. Little joke there. I'm a happily married man. These are just observations I've made from being around friends. Look at that, Ladies in Outer Space. Richard, I think we would go to space if there were ladies out there that were just like, hey, they kind of look like they're from an ancient civilization, maybe ancient Rome or ancient Greece, but they've gone and become space goddesses. It's a strange way to objectify women. They were really into objectifying women on record covers back in the 50s and 60s. Here's the Cy Zentner, the guy from Liberty Records that could record any genre of music. He would chase every trend to bring money to Liberty. I do like Tony Mottola. This is one I already had, but it was so beautiful. There are some clunkers on here. We got The Impossible Dream, which I can do without, but overall I like the song selection. He does Georgia, some Georgia on My Mind. Good stuff. Look at all that. It promotes literacy. Another rabbit hole. Command Records. This one's the Best of Command, put out by Westinghouse. And they're trying to sell you some record players. Look at that. You ever have one of those at your grandparents' house? Got a portable. Record's gonna want to slide out. I'm just going by feel here. Thank you, Westinghouse. My nose is itchy. Look at that. That's some clever typography there. See, it looks like it's moving. Let's see what songs are on Vibrations. Vibrations. Temptation, I Get a Kick Out of You. Green Eyes. Remember, Stars Fell on Alabama as Time Goes By. Dancing on the Ceiling. I'm almost done here, folks. Provocative Percussion. This is one I already had, but when it's clean, you can't pass those up. You want to see something I was thrilled to find recently? I'd never seen these before. Found this for slightly under $2. And what they did was they took about 10 of their records, lost one of them, and then eventually made their way down to clearance. This is heavy stuff. So this is Command Records, and they put them together in a set with really cool looking jackets. So it tells you on the front cover what these are. Trying to remember what we got. Big Noise from Winnetka, Let's Dance the Bossa Nova, Romantic Guitar, stuff like that. And not long after finding that one, lightning strikes again, twice in the same place. Half price books. Well, there was my adventure. I'm not sure what I want to dig into next. Might go back to country records. Might do some old-timey jazz. I still have piles of things to go through. Maybe I'll tackle some folk music. I think that would be fun. Well, if you stayed to the end, thanks for watching, and well, look forward to seeing the shirt in another video. I've got a sourdough, tomato, and mozzarella sandwich toasting in the oven. I'm going to enjoy that, and if I don't spill on my shirt, I'll film again in this one. It was a lot of fun. Catch you soon.